Smudging is a sacred practice used by many indigenous peoples across North America, including the Mi'kmaq, to cleanse, protect, and bring balance to the mind, body, and spirit. While the details and teachings can vary between nations, the core purpose remains rooted in respect, intention, and connection to the natural and spiritual world. At its simplest, smudging involves the burning of sacred medicines. The most commonly used medicines are sage, sweetgrass, cedar, and tobacco. Each of these carries its own meaning and purpose. Sage is often used for cleansing and removing negative energy. Sweetgrass is used to invite positive energy and good spirits. Cedar is associated with protection and grounding. Tobacco is considered a primary sacred medicine, often used as an offering to the Creator or to the spirits. Before beginning a smudge, it is important to understand that this is not just a physical act, it is a spiritual one. Intention is everything. Smudging is done with purpose, whether that purpose is to cleanse oneself, prepare for a meeting or ceremony, support healing, or create a safe and respectful space. The process typically begins by lighting the medicine, often in a shell or heat-safe container. As the medicine begins to smoke, the smoke is gently fanned, usually with a hand or a feather. Participants then draw the smoke toward themselves, starting with the head, then the eyes, ears, mouth, heart, and body. Each motion is symbolic. Bringing the smoke to the head represents clearing thoughts. To the eyes, it helps us see clearly. To the ears, it reminds us to listen well. To the mouth, it encourages us to speak truthfully. To the heart, it centers our emotions and intentions. Smudging is also used to cleanse spaces. In this context, the smoke is carried around a room, often in a clockwise direction, to remove negative or stagnant energy and restore balance. This is especially common before gatherings, ceremonies, or important discussions. It helps create an environment where people can feel safe, respected, and open. One of the most important aspects of smudging is respect. These medicines are not ordinary plants, they are considered gifts from the Creator. They should be harvested, handled, and used with care and gratitude. In many traditions, a small offering, such as tobacco, is given before gathering medicines from the land. This reflects a deep understanding of reciprocity, taking only what is needed and giving thanks in return. Smudging also plays a role in emotional and spiritual well-being. Many people use it during times of stress, grief, or uncertainty. The act of smudging can help bring a sense of calm, clarity, and grounding. It allows individuals to pause, reflect, and reconnect with themselves and their surroundings. It is important to recognize that smudging is not just a wellness trend or a casual practice. It is a cultural and spiritual tradition with deep meaning. For indigenous communities, it is tied to identity, history, and resilience. There have been times in history when these practices were discouraged or even banned, yet they have endured and continue to be passed down through generations. When participating in or observing a smudge, especially as a non-indigenous person, it is important to do so respectfully. This includes listening to guidance, asking permission, and understanding that participation is always a personal choice. Some people may choose not to smudge for personal, cultural, or health reasons, and that choice should always be respected. In many workplaces, schools, and community settings, smudging is becoming more visible as part of reconciliation efforts and cultural inclusion. When done properly, it can be a meaningful way to acknowledge indigenous traditions and create more inclusive spaces. However, it should always be led or guided by someone with the appropriate knowledge and cultural understanding. In closing, smudging is more than just smoke, it is a powerful practice of connection. It connects individuals to the Creator, to the land, to their ancestors, and to each other. It reminds us to be mindful of our thoughts, words, and actions. It encourages balance, respect, and intention in all that we do. By understanding the significance of smudging, we not only learn about a cultural practice, but we also gain insight into a worldview that values harmony, gratitude, and the interconnectedness of all living things.